Today we are putting our hustles to the test, and I will start a side hustle with no money to earn $1,000 in revenue. Until I reach that goal, I will do any side hustles mentioned in my videos, beginning with Fiverr freelancing. So there was an idea. I wanted to show that it is genuinely possible to make money with the side hustles that I mentioned in my videos. I didn't want to be that guy on YouTube that only talks about it and never actually do it. You know, the personal finance niche is heavily saturated with videos about the side hustles, but there aren't enough people who walk the walk, do the side hustles themselves. So a couple of months ago, I set out to start a Fiverr business, and my goal was to generate one sale to prove that anyone can do it, even if it's their first time. To be upfront, I made that one sale, but more on that later. So if you're currently thinking of starting a side hustle as an extra source of income or replacing your main job, stick around as I share my results with full transparency. Now, you probably heard of Fiverr or Upwork at least once in your life, but in case you're unfamiliar, they are both service platforms where freelancers and gig workers post services such as design work, programming, writing, and other professional gigs. The benefit of freelancing on Fiverr is choices. You can provide hundreds of different gigs to clients, and I wanted to do something that I don't have to invest a lot of time and can be done quickly. Also, the barrier to entering and starting a freelancing gig is very low, but the trade-off is that it is highly competitive, depending on the niche. After researching and figuring out what services I could offer, I narrowed it down to a couple: video editing, video captioning, social media marketing, and voice acting. These are the things that I'm most confident in, and when you're coming up with service ideas, you should generally think about what you're good at and what takes the least amount of your time. Some of the Fiverr gigs you can offer with bare minimum skill or effort is copywriting using AI, thumbnail generation, art generation with AI using tools like Stable Diffusion, and many more. I'll list some of my ideas that you can start in the comments below. As for me, I like the idea of video editing, but I didn't want to take on more editing because I'm already heavily invested in editing my YouTube videos. For video captioning, I could probably use some AI services and tools to easily caption videos, but over 2,000 other people are offering the same service. At least that's better than video editing, which has over 40,000. Lastly, social media marketing also had a lot of competition, over 10,000 to be exact, so I don't think I could quickly get clients. Ultimately, I decided to go with voice acting, but not in English. I will go with Korean, which is my native language, and it also has 100 other people doing it, drastically improving my chances of getting clients. Setting up Fiverr was quite simple. After you sign up with your email, you can create a new gig from your seller's dashboard. Then simply follow the step-by-step process of setting up the title and tags. I made the title as straightforward as possible and the tags as relevant to the service. You can set the price accordingly. I recommend looking at other people's listings and undercutting your competition initially to get some traction and reviews, because no one is going to want to order from someone who doesn't have any feedback. So the least we can do is offer a much lower price and mark it up later. For the description, this is where I outline the service and what I can offer to my clients. I'll write the description similar to those on Search's front page since they are doing well. The only critical thing to keep in mind is to include as many keywords in the description to have a chance of getting shown on the search results. After that, just include some sample works in your portfolio and you're good to go. Now that we set everything up, I simply waited until my gigs started appearing in the search results. December 23rd, 2022 is precisely when I finished setting up my gig and was ready to go. If we just take a look at the impression graph of the last 3 months, as soon as our gig went live, it started getting around 10 to 15 impressions per day, which is pretty good. But if we look at the clicks, we are getting 1 click every so often. Now, I don't really know what the average click-through rate is for Fiverr gigs, but it seems like 1 to 2% is a good click-through rate to aim for. Since we're getting 10 to 15 impressions per day, we should be aiming to get 1 to 2 clicks per day, which in my case is clearly not happening. The only thing affecting the CTR is the thumbnail of my listing among all the other ones. But the most thumbnails you can see on a desktop are about 8 to 12 listings depending on the resolution of your monitor. Let's keep in mind that I did not touch my listing or optimize it since I didn't put enough effort or thought into getting a client. So now looking back at these analytics, I could have probably done way better to get more clients. And now for the moment that you've all been waiting for. Did we get a sale? Well, we obviously did since I told you in the intro. So in the span of around 2.5 months of our listing going live, we've had 1,100 impressions with 28 clicks and one order. Our conversion rate, if we do the math with one order and 28 clicks, that's around 3.6%. I say that's good for doing nothing and setting up the listings in minutes. When I received a couple of inquiries and finally got that order, I was excited that I was even able to get an order despite not giving my best. But the excitement quickly turned into hours and hours of work, and I didn't expect voice dubbing to be this difficult. And after many hours of recording and editing, around 8 hours to be exact, I've successfully completed and delivered the project. Despite all the hours of work, my profit was $15.20 after Fiverr fees.
What?
That is roughly $1.90 per hour. Obviously, that was not worth it, but if I did charge an average rate that is similar to other listings, I would have gotten around $270 to $300, which is at least above minimum wage. Now, I did get more inquiries after this project was delivered. Thankfully, with 5-star rating, I wasn't able to quickly act on those projects due to traveling around at the moment. But we're not stopping here. From today, I'll be optimizing my listing to include more keywords and change up my samples to see if we will get more clicks and impressions and possibly more orders. Along with Fiverr, I also have a couple of secret side hustles that I'm currently doing, and I'll be sharing my results with you folks soon. And these all require no money or skills to start, so if you're interested in my challenge, make sure to subscribe to follow along. At the end of the day, my goal is to be fully transparent and show everyone that you can get started in any type of side hustle, whether that's starting a freelancing gig, photography, video editing, copywriting, social media marketing, or whatever it may be. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.